Oh, my. 3 whole movies this weekend. What are we going to do?
Well, I don't know. You've got a dirty one. You've got a one about the farm and one that's overseas. Which one do you like the best?
Well, I think 15-17 to Paris. The one overseas might be the best movie, but that's not saying much this weekend.
Oh.
It's an interesting film. It's directed by Clint Eastwood. It is the true story of these 3 Americans who were traveling in Paris in August of 2015, and they were on a train heading into Paris when a terrorist gunman tried to open up fire, and these 3 guys stopped him. And that's an amazing story. And we have these 3 guys actually starring as themselves in the movie. That makes it kind of interesting. But it's really a good 3 or 4 minute news story. It's not a movie. We're spending the other 90 minutes watching their lives, seeing how they grew up and where they came from, and this constant theme, this constant feeling that they keep expressing over and over again in the movie that, we're destined for something bigger. Why? All of our lives are leading up to something, and they think their whole lives are leading up to that moment in Paris. I say life is a lot more random than that, and your life, like my life, is too mundane to make a movie out of it.
You are so right. And so what are we giving this one?
I'm going 2 Waffles. I think the stuff on the train is absolutely fantastic. But I could deal without all the other hippie, my life is leading to something stuff. But it's just not interesting. It's just not there.
Let's go to now. Is Peter Rabbit is it animated? Is it a children's film?
I just saw this. It's animated.
Okay,
it looks really cute though.
All right, is it cute?
Well, it's a mix of animation and live action, and that part is really cool. If there's one thing they got right in this Peter Rabbit movie, it's the animated animals look so good and so real. It's a shame they wasted that skill on this movie. People know Peter Rabbit. I mean, Peter Rabbit, the star of the Beatrix Potter books, so charming, so fun. And in this movie, well, they've made him modern and hip, and they've given him attitude, and he's irreverent, and he's annoying. Oh, my God. And then the movie just becomes this loud, frantic film. What can I say? There's a lot of slapstick stuff that kids are going to love. There's, the physical comedy that they're going to like. But Peter Rabbit is just no charm to him. They don't have to make him so crass to be modern, and that breaks my heart. I mean, I'm going to say like 1.5 Waffles for Peter Rabbit.
But the animation is really cool, and probably
great.
A kid's going to like it, right? The kid will be like, "Oh, this is great." Yeah.
Little kids are going to like it, and they're going to go, "Oh, isn't it silly that the guy took a rake to the face? Isn't it funny that guy got electrocuted? Isn't it?" They're going to love that kind of stuff.
All right, and then finally, let's see, we got the one with the vegetables and the farm, the one overseas. Oh, we're up to the dirty one.
And it's not even that dirty.
Okay.
It's 50 Shades Freed. Oh, yes, the 50 Shades movies. This is what they're promising to be, the last one, the final chapter. Thank God. I have not hated a trilogy more than this in my entire life. I am telling you right now, up front, this is the first movie trilogy in my career where every single movie got 0 waffles.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Just the writing is horrible. The acting is horrible. The movie becomes this big compilation of soap opera twists and turns that are completely ridiculous. I mean, and the whole theme of the movie, that this woman who's supposed to be independent and smart is the most kept woman on the face of the planet. I mean, she is basically putting up with a controlling jerk in her life because, well, he's got great abs and he's a billionaire. If he looked like Danny DeVito, we wouldn't have had 3 movies.
So there's a little more than just the looks play a little bit of a role. So how did what's the actress's name?
That would be Dakota Johnson.
And that's which one's daughter? That's
she's the daughter of Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson.
And Melanie Griffith is like a mess, right? And
she's a mess.
couple of years ago during the Oscars, I believe it was, they went to them on the red carpet, and her and her mother were arguing. And
Right.
I caught it on my iPhone, and I uploaded it. If you search that, it's up there. It's got like 5 million views or something now. It's unbelievable. Nobody else apparently caught it, and the Oscars certainly didn't release it. But what a snot! She was yelling at her mother. Although her mother's kind of nuts, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, Melanie Griffith is eccentric is the nice way to put it.
Okay, I like that.
But I think of all the people in these 50 Shades movies, Dakota Johnson is the only one that really has a future.
Okay.
I mean, at least we've seen a little bit of talent from her. We've seen a little bit of acting from her. She's done some other movies. She'll escape from this thing fine. Everybody else should never be heard from again.
Okay, and she is very beautiful, too. She's a very beautiful actress, so... 50 Shades of Freed, 0 Waffles. I love it. All right, Willie, good stuff. Thanks, man. Enjoy the weekend.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm really just looking forward to a lot of napping.
A lot of napping. Okay. Yeah. We'll give you a 10 out of 10 for that napping. It's Olympic weekend. So. All right, Willie, thanks so much. We appreciate it. Willie Waffle. It's wafflemovies.com if you want to reach out and check on that.